Sorry if you are looking forward to any videos recently that we haven't put any out. I don't like apologizing for that because I don't think anybody's like having withdrawals from seeing me or Nick or anything like that. But we haven't made any videos in recent months, and some far distant months, because we were working on moving. Yeah. So we're actually in the Orlando area now, and that's great for us if we want to make more videos and things like that. But we were, yes, moving, and I was having problems with my editing software and all of that. Anyway, blah, 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 excuses. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be making more videos now because I think it'll be good for me, hopefully helpful for you if you're looking forward to doing any of these things, or if you just don't get to come down to the area very much and you like to hear about this stuff or live vicariously through others. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this one. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you about Disney After Hours. It was my birthday earlier in the month, so we picked a time to go to Disney After Hours, which is a special ticketed event in which a limited number of guests are allowed into the Magic Kingdom after a certain time at night. So once the park is closed, they do their best to usher out the remainder of the guests who don't belong there anymore, and all of you who've paid for your ticket to the event get to stay some extra time. Hey, so we are, number one, getting ready to do something exciting tonight, and number two, one of us is taking a nap in the other room, so I'm going to try to be kind of quiet. But anyway, my birthday is this next week, and it's on a Wednesday, so, you know, along with growing up with the curse of having a summer birthday, it just falling in the midweek is also not helping things. So we decided that we would do something fun this weekend, of course, since Nick will probably be busy. So we're gonna go do that tonight, and I'm kind of preparing. We're gonna be doing the Disney, I think it's called After Hours. I keep wanting to call it After Dark. So that's on select nights from 9 to either midnight or 9 to 1. They hold this ticketed event, $89 if you're a pass holder, and I think it's like $120, like $119 if you're not. So it's a good discount if you are. And it sounds expensive, right? Because you're like $30 an hour, but the experience of being in the park when it is very empty is supposed to be really cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I think it helps that this is our first time going back to the parks since our silver passes were blocked out for the summer. But to be honest with you, I don't like to go during the summer. It's just too hot. It's too hot. And Magic Kingdom, this is going to be like shocking and upsetting to some people, but Magic Kingdom has never been my favorite park. Of the 3 or 4 that have existed in my lifetime at Walt Disney World. When I first met Nick, he was like, Magic Kingdom's absolutely my favorite. It's so nostalgic and just innocent and simple, and I love it. I've just always dreaded the process of parking there and then walking to another form of transportation, be it the monorail or the ferry, which is okay, but sometimes takes a while. If the buses are running, that's a good way too. So anyway, that was all a really roundabout way of saying that I'm not normally very excited for Magic Kingdom, but this is a great way for me to look forward to it since it's not my favorite park. But yeah, so I'm trying to decide like how much to do when we're there, like how much to record versus just enjoying our time. Supposedly most of the attractions will be open, and there's also going to be snacks included in that ticketed price. So yeah, it should be good bang for our buck and a lot of fun since it's our first time coming back since our passes have been blocked out. Anyway, I still have some stuff to do. We're gonna go to Mass tonight and then like probably 5, but I have to make dinner before then. It's probably like 2:45 now. I have to make dinner before then so that we can eat when we come home, and then we're gonna go straight to the park and then just stay on through midnight. The event only goes till midnight tonight. We thought about going out to eat somewhere, but then it's like, just keep spending money, why not? I have to get dressed. I have to put on my makeup. I do have eyebrows on in case some of you are like, well, hey, looking good without your eyebrows. No, they're on. But I have to finish like putting my face on, you know, covering that guy up, and then we can get going. I was ready to put the camera away, but now I'm so glad I didn't. I think I'm gonna do a little bit, get ready with my action. We're gonna put on some makeup. Maquillarse. Okay. Okay, so we have arrived. We're on our way to the ticket windows to go pick up our passes to get in for the after hours event. But I have to say, it looks like we're up against a little bit of weather. That's Orlando, so we'll see how it goes, hoping that we'll just get lucky somehow. Okay, so we're on our way to the Magic Kingdom, sitting on the ferry, definitely up against a little bit of inclement weather, but I'll show you what I'm talking about here.
I said, hi folks! I lost you back here. So tonight at 9:15 p.m., happily ever after fun will take place. The park will close at 10 p.m. If you are for one of the special ticket events for Disney After Hours, that's from 10 to 1 a.m. just for you guys. And the very last boat is 2 a.m. tomorrow. Please don't miss the last boat. You'll be waiting 5.5 hours for the one after that one on bench, doing nothing. Now this is very important, folks. If you have an iPhone, please do not use it around Snow White. If you have any issue with Apple.
No, right here.
We're here, we're in, we made it, and we didn't have to stand in will call for hours, even though we thought that was a real possibility. I'm happy. This is good. And I'm thinking, look over there, how scenic. Lots of clouds, but really pretty, and we're hoping it's going to blow over. I think we might be okay. Let's give you a shot down the main street here. Okay, I think we found a good spot to watch Happily Ever After from. You see the castle's right there. It's kind of an obstructed view, but I'm okay with that because I've seen it before. I want the crowdless experience, so we're gonna try it. I'll let you know how it goes. Best part. First ride of the night. Back up the boat. Back up the boat. What did you want to tell me?
This is the happiest cruise that ever sailed.
it's such a small world, there wasn't room for us on it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we stopped up. Did you really just do that? Tell the people what you just did.
No, I don't want.
He
I don't want
tooted.
footage of this.
Okay, anyway.
Start over.
All right, restart. What have we gone on? We've gone on Big Thunder Mountain and we went on the Jungle Cruise, and I think that's technically all we've gone on so far, right?
No, we went on Small World.
Oh, you're right. So we've gone on 3 rides so far. It's only been about an hour since the event started. So I wouldn't say like you're gonna get on every single ride that's open, but they've all been walk-ons, all the ones that we've done. So went ahead and took a break, and what I would say is good is you can see there's like hardly anyone around right now. It seems
Yay, that's the best part.
yeah, Adventureland has definitely been the most empty area. I think it's been really hard it's been an hour since the event started, and I think it just took them a long time to flesh out everybody who was here from the rest of the day. So we finally, after an hour, found a kiosk that had no lines for the included drinks, ice cream, popcorn, and it was in Adventureland. So if you're coming to the event, check Adventureland. It seems to be the emptiest place so far. And yeah, I'm not sure I've ever actually eaten any of the Mickey ice cream, either the premium bar or the sandwich, so I'm going for that. Don't know how my body will treat me after this, but okay, it's
Oh, you feel nice.
very empty queue for the Haunted Mansion. Some of the lights flicker at night, things that I haven't noticed before because we're always here during the day. So that's fun. Look at that. Nobody. It's terribly blurry, but you get the idea. Okay, checking in, last video of the night. We're done. Time flew. I don't know, it was crazy. Didn't you think so?
Yes, it was a blast.
Nick's driving away, so it's dark. There's just a voice speaking to you out of this darkness. It was a good time. So we're gonna go home and go to bed. So what is Disney After Hours? I will give you a brief run through, but I definitely recommend that if it's something you're genuinely interested in, A, going to the Disney website, just doing a quick Google search and you can pull it up, and B, checking out, of course there's tons of vlogs and things about it, but checking out WDW Prep School. They have a great rundown about the event, a date on there that says it was last updated this year, so you know it's up-to-date information. I'll just show you here. You're gonna judge me for all my tabs that are open, but that's how I internet. As I said, Disney After Hours is a ticketed after hours event. I should probably just start from the beginning. So the way this works is you can buy your tickets online. This event is only available on select dates, and tickets are $119 a person if you do not have an annual pass. If you are an annual pass holder or DVC member, then your ticket will be $89, okay? And this includes children. So prices for children are the same, $119 or $89, depending upon your status. Your status. Since this is an event that is only available on select dates, you will have to go to the website before you purchase your ticket to make sure that it's actually occurring. After you purchase your tickets online, you're going to receive an email stating that this is the date you're coming, here's your proof of your tickets, and if you want to pick up your tickets, you go to guest services or the ticket, booths at any time. Sorry, I just sat. save yourself a minute, okay, a hot minute, because if you show up, all you have is your $119 ticket to enter, then what you're going to do is find the turnstile with these people. They will have a sign. And I think all we did was we showed them our email, like on our mobile device, and scanned our magic bands. They had someone ready to give us this and a wristband. After you've received that email, know that you can show up to the park as early as 7 p.m. If you're a pass holder, then obviously you can get in even earlier than that. And you won't have to go back to the front of the park to get your lanyard and all of those goodies. You can find different stations throughout the park to do that. What else does it include? If you arrive before Happily Ever After, then obviously you can find a spot to watch that. If we had planned properly, then we would have found a spot like an hour before, at least, Happily Ever After to get a good view. After the fireworks are over, it did probably take a good hour, hour and a half for all of the non-special event ticketed guests to become ushered out. I did feel like, you know, this isn't official and I don't know this for sure, but it did seem like a couple of like the major rides like Space Mountain and Mine Train and things like that were kind of like on hold during the fireworks for technical difficulties. And I really felt like that was to kind of like discourage guests from coming onto them who were not going to be staying for Disney After Hours. So I would say if you're there on a night when Disney After Hours is going on, then I would make sure to get those like big rides like checked off of your list early, because you just never know, especially on like a ticketed event. Sometimes they can close things down early because they're trying to provide a good experience for guests who have paid even more money to stay there. 25 of the attractions are open during this period of time. So that is probably the main draw for most people, is that you're going to get to go to the park, you're gonna get to go on these rides, and you're not gonna have to wait forever to do it. I don't think that it's practical to think that you're gonna go on like all 25 attractions. We did not end up going on Peter Pan's flight. We passed by it a few times, and I think that the highest wait it was about 25 minutes, and later in the evening it was 15 minutes. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is one that we did not go on. I believe at the end of the evening when we were leaving, it was a 25-minute wait. So that is an attraction where there was still a wait, much shorter than what you would normally expect. And again, this is a Saturday. So I think if you're able to make this event on a Thursday, a weekday, then you have the possibility of having a very brief wait. And Space Mountain, again, not a lot of wait there. All of that said, one of the other benefits of going to Disney After Hours is that some simple snacks are included. So any of the specialty ice cream bars that they sell at the carts around the park, bottled beverages, so water, Coke products, and popcorn are included. Some people will be like, you get it for free. No, you don't. You paid to be there. But you can get as much of it as you want. So if you a freak, you can bring a backpack and just stuff it full of Coke products, I guess. It was nice to be able to just go get a water when you needed it. The lines can get pretty long, so I would say if you see a line that's really long, just keep going around the park. Go like left to right. I believe Casey's Corner was also open if you wanted to get a meal, and Main Street Bakery was open for at least part of the evening. When we were heading out around 12:45, I think it was already closed. So if you're looking to do that, then do that earlier, just in case. You get to go on plenty of rides. It's not crowded. You get snacks. I feel like I am missing like such a major piece of the pie here, and I don't know what it is. Oh, that's one thing that I wanted to say. One of the things that is missing from this event that is very prominent at most special ticketed events is character meet and greets. So you're not going to go to this and meet like a bajillion characters. I know that the Princess Hall was open for meet and greets, and I believe Mickey and Tinkerbell were meeting on Main Street. One of the things that was great is there's plenty of time on Main Street to get a picture in front of the castle without a bunch of other people like clogging up your image. There's PhotoPass photographers planted in different areas throughout the evening. So if you're looking to get some photographs, like this is a great event for that. Yeah, it's not an inexpensive event, and I'm not gonna act like, you know, paying $90 to $120 for maximum 6 hours access is like cheap. But Nick and I both agree that we would totally do it again. And I would basically recommend it to anybody who can stay up that late. The main reason that I would recommend this is because I'm looking back on it and I'm like, I felt so relaxed the whole time. It's funny because I had a great time, but it wasn't like, I'm having a great time. It's just like, this is the perfect event. If you're the type of person who just likes to chill when you go places, you don't like people stressing you out. So this is an event that's great for people who need accommodations for sensory reasons, for people who just get anxious in crowds. Really, it's an event that's meant to make Disney money, let's be real. I hope something here was helpful. If you need more information, I'll put the link down below for WDW Prep School, and what the heck, I'll link through to Disney's website as well. This video is not sponsored in any way, but these are the resources that I found to be the most helpful. We'll see you guys around. Haunted Mansion is fun to do because if you've been there during the day, you know how crowded it gets and how you just get smashed into that room and people are breathing on you and people are reciting the monologue. And you're just like, can we all just get through to the ride, please? Personal issues.